Of course, we're all afraid of losing our partners. We're only afraid of losing things and people that are valuable to us. Those who say they don't feel afraid of losing their partners certainly speak from a place of ego, not from the true heart. Or maybe their relationships aren't that great, or their partners aren't that important to them. Either way, they aren't in a good place. I want to make this video to let you and other women know that it is okay and completely normal to be afraid of losing your partner. In fact, we should be afraid of losing them, as it demonstrates how much we value our men and our relationships. For some women, though, their fear and anxiety of losing their partner are much greater than what we consider as a healthy fear. They experience this fear almost every day. In this case, it's not okay to be fearful like that all the time. Of course, when we sit down and imagine if something happens to our relationships that leads us to no longer be with our man, it hurts and it creates anxiety and fear. However, if you're constantly afraid of losing your man, then this is where we need to do some work to help you. Because if you're constantly afraid of losing your husband or your boyfriend, it will affect your well-being and your mood, therefore affect everything in your life, including your relationship. Not to mention, it may even push your man away. So in this video, I want to help you to stop constantly thinking about losing your man so that you can enjoy life better and be happier in your relationship with him. The one common reason why women constantly thinking about losing their man is because they don't think that they deserve to be with their man. They put their man on a pedestal and think that they aren't the same level as their partners. She may think that he's too smart, too charming, too good for her. In other words, she thinks that he's out of her league. This comes from a place of insecurity, unworthiness, and lack of self-confidence. So sit down and truly ask yourself, what is exactly that you're afraid of? Are you afraid that he will leave you for another woman? Or he will leave you because he gets bored of you and the relationship. Perhaps you're afraid that you don't have much to contribute to the relationship and his life. These thoughts come up when you lack of self-confidence and self-worth. Everyone and every woman on earth all have doubts and feel insecure once a while, which is normal and expected because we are all humans. In your case, however, you constantly doubt yourself, your man, and your relationship. You feel insecure and worried. This is because since you were a little child, either your parents, your siblings, or your friends have thrown their insecurity to you by saying that you're not good enough, not pretty enough, or that no man would want to be with you. This is the root of why you're constantly thinking about losing your man. You don't think that you're good enough because others have told you so. And of course, this is not true. Everyone is good enough and deserves love. You have an irrational fear that is hurting yourself and your relationship. When it comes to your situation, my best advice is you need to surround yourself with people who only support you. Stop hanging out with people that bring you down, because when people start to support you and tell you how great you are, it's easier for you to believe so than when you tell yourself. Surround yourself with positive people, people who genuinely love and care for you. This is one of the best ways to boost your self-worth and self-esteem. I literally leave my family because they are very negative to me. My parents rarely compliment me but only tell me what I'm not good at, and that is toxic. Regardless, they are my parents. I leave the house and don't talk to them much. Now, I say this not from a place of blaming my parents. I say this with the awareness that I know my parents do love and care for me, yet their approach in helping me isn't good for my well-being. Now I hang out with them once in a while instead of regularly like I used to do. The environment you surround yourself with determines how you feel about yourself. So my first piece of advice for you is to change your environment. Change your friends, change where you live, change who you associate yourself with, and you will be surprised how your feelings things will also change dramatically. The second piece of advice I have for you is to immerse yourself and invest your time in personal development courses and books. This advice has helped so many women, including myself, tremendously. When you develop yourself mentally and emotionally, you will naturally feel more confident about yourself. You will realize that everyone has their own insecurities, and that is fine. You will learn to own your insecurities and improve yourself instead of trying to avoid your fears and insecurities. My next piece of advice is to let your man know about how you feel and your irrational fear of losing him so he can understand you better and give you the support you need to feel more secure. However, this is not a long-term solution. Depending on your man to make you feel more secure without you committing to improve your self-confidence will make you even more dependent, more insecure, and less attractive to your man. Own what you lack right now, which is your confidence, and work on it. As I said earlier, immerse yourself in books and courses teach you about confidence and surround yourself with positive people. Constantly remind yourself that your man is with you because he loves you as who you are. He finds you attractive and special. This will also help you temporarily while you do the inner work with yourself about your self-confidence and self-worth. I highly recommend you check out the book The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. The link to the book gonna be in the description below. The book is a great start to help you learn more about yourself and boost your confidence. When you gain your self-worth and self-confidence, you will still look up and admire your man, yet you don't put him on a pedestal anymore. But rather, you and him are both equal. There is something that he's good at, and there are other things that you're great at too. Both complement each other, and that you don't need to be perfect to be worthy of his love. When you get to that point, you will still be afraid of losing your partner like any other woman and I, but is a healthy fear. A fear that reminds you to appreciate every moment with your man and don't take him for granted. A fear that helps you improve yourself in your relationship rather than your old constant fear of losing your man, which affects your mental health, your well-being, and your relationship with him. I have so many other relationship tips and advice that I'm sure will help you, your man, and your relationship. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn the bell notification on, and you will be notified when my next video is out. If you enjoyed the video so far, then please give it a like. Thank you for your attention. I hope you have a great day. Take care, and I will see you in my next video.